Hello everyone, friends, little boxers. Today we will demonstrate and thoroughly explain a preparatory exercise for the legs. The system is incredibly fascinating and unique, so watch and enjoy. Now take a close look at this. Why do we need this system? When training your hands in boxing for both speed and accuracy, there is a highly specialized speed bag that you must hit. Now, this process is emphasizing once again all the essential and fundamental acceleration components that you will definitely need. This is because speed and accuracy must be perfectly combined as one single powerful and fluid motion. If you are fast, you are accurate. It can't be any other way. Because precision and accuracy are factors of power. You simply can't afford to overlook this critical point. So you must rapidly accelerate your hands with the speed bag and your legs with this system. Here, in this training session, there are both high-intensity fast exercises, which are absolutely needed for leg speed, and meticulous exercises, which are necessary for accuracy and foot placement, specifically for the correct and precise positioning of the foot during a strike. This is a very important point that you must keep in mind. Look, this entire system implies that you simply won't be able to do it incorrectly. That is, gradually, as you keep practicing, you will inevitably arrive at the correct position. First of all, your plate should not wobble. You must always place your foot precisely on the exact designated spot, on the metal base plate, on its most secure and stable part. Look right here. Previously on the pad, you did the very first initial preparatory exercises. When you stepped forward and struck, this is exactly the same movement you did. Did you do this on the pad? That is, the very first forms, when you were already striking, you stepped. One. If you strike with your right foot, move it slightly to the side to catch that moment of stability, just like that. And now, step one. One. Can you see? You threw your foot a little to the side. Now, about the strike. So here, when you take your step, part of the movement is deliberately slow. Then you must finish the strike as quickly as possible. So, step in slowly, then explode with your hand. So that this final component of the movement, when you actually make contact and place it on the heavy bag, it should already be working effectively for you. All right, now I want you to really focus on the positioning of the foot. One, and again, one. Move your right foot slightly to the side. One, lean in. Slightly to the side. All right, number one, move it just a little bit to the side. Number one, let's get moving right now. See how you're placing it? Place it right on the spot. Right here. That's how the system works. One. With the right. One. So you go one, strike, you smoothly slip through, now your back foot is firmly positioned on the plate, and you successfully complete the motion with the second hand. One, slip it through, and then two. One, slip through, two. One, slip through, and then two. They came in and then left the same way. Max, more precisely, right on the spot. That's why I said accuracy is important for the feet. There's a difference, like this and like that. It works right away. 1, 2, and 1, 2. You can do it this way too. Now take a look. You were doing side kicks on the pad. Take a very deliberate step out to the side and carefully execute a full side kick. That is exactly the same kind of footwork you were practicing just a moment ago. You will find that it is the exact same fundamental movement pattern right here as well. You make the movement, strike from the side, and one. Now, there are actually two different options you can choose from. There's this specific kind where you incorporate a small hop when you do it, and then when you explode upwards with both legs at once. One. Again, I'm telling you, make sure you place them down very precisely on the ground. You are currently practicing the precision of your legs so that your legs do everything exactly right. There are also several different options here where you can switch legs and carefully change your position. 1, turn around, and then completely change your position. Now please get yourself ready. Once you truly understand the underlying purpose of this exercise, that is exactly when you will start to see real progress. Just jumping around on the blinchik is also necessary, but do it wisely. This exercise is for the accuracy of your circular kick. A very interesting point. Here you can clearly see the cross. You see it, right? So the circular kick is when you take a step and turn. Take a step and then turn. Take a step and then turn. Right here in this spot as well, you step onto the pad and spin. Now, carefully step off the field. Step up one step away. You can do it like this. A little circular kick. There are lots of options here. But how will you strike in the circular kick? A very interesting point. Throughout my career, about 99% of all the martial arts coaches I have ever met have specifically instructed me to strike out with my left hand while performing the circular kick. Consequently, the entire movement ended up looking something like this. To break it down, as I start to move my body back, it results in a same side strike. You can see it here, 1, 2, and in all those years, there was only one single coach who taught me differently. Requested that I strike forward with my right hand. It looks exactly something like this. The very moment that your foot lands firmly on the ground, you need to immediately fire back with a powerful counterattack. Keep it going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, maintaining that rhythm so that gradually, step by step, you begin to find your perfect balance. I'll say it once again because it is so vital. When you place your foot down, there is a very specific and important point you must remember. How do you place it? With your foot. If you place it like this, you'll lose your stability. If you turn it correctly, you will gain much more support. So when you twist it in one direction, as soon as your foot lands, the strike is fully finished. If you end up like this, there won't be a strike. That's why accelerate only the last part of your arm. 1. The moment that your foot there, you've caught your footing. It's exactly the same with the same side system when you're stepping backward. For example, you push right here, and here your right hand is already delivering a strike. The moment you stop, the left hand adds in. 1, 2. 1, 2. Is the task clear? Let's go slowly. Make sure the blinchik under your feet isn't moving around. Sanya, focus only on the side strikes, just on the side ones. It is going to be much easier for you that way. Then we will bring in the straight punch. And now there is one more important thing. Look, your fighting stance circle might be a bit short. You see, that is why when you swing this part back, that is how your foot will land. There it is. As soon as your foot is set, look at me. As soon as your foot is set, it goes right here. Bam, bam. Bum, bum. And then you try it out. Once more, Sanya. Pay attention. 1. This is the moment. See, the foot stopped, the strike is already done, it's finished. That's the movement. Speed up the last part. Speed it up in your hand. And then you'll catch that strength, that heroic strength. Do it more slowly. Now look, this is also a very interesting little system. Once again, pay attention to the cross. Here I am standing in one stance, and I need to switch to another stance. I start to turn around. Turn around very slowly, and for now, just do it without the strike. You will need to move from one specific area to another. Pick the object up, turn, and then move over. Is the task clear? Let's go. Yeah. One twist, turn around. For now, without the strike. Yes, let's go. All right, guys, now try it quickly because we're going to film right away, so you really need to do it fast now. Just switch areas and jump over. Lesh, don't stick so close to him. One by one, just slip past him. These movements are good, yes, keep doing the jumps. Turned around. Look, there's another point. Coordination of hands, coordination of feet. That is, you need to have both your hands and feet coordinated. This system is very good for that. It helps develop exactly these coordination skills. So, once again, there are about 90 different exercises with this specific piece of equipment on this entire system. So, we can't demonstrate every single one in detail, but the interesting, necessary, and useful things are essential. So take a close look at this. It's simple. You jump once, then turn around and swing your arms as much as you possibly can. First, you jump once, turn around as much as possible, starting right from the very beginning of your approach, so that you really get this part moving fast. Let's try it again, counting 1, 2, and then go. So, to make it much easier for your arms, you need to make sure to actively engage your legs as well. So if it's more comfortable for you to shuffle your feet, go ahead and do it. All right, get ready, let's go. Accelerate. Max, use your legs to help push with it. Come on. You can do it. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep shuffling, that's it. These kinds of straightforward drills help a boxer coordinate both their hands and feet with great precision. So be sure to perform them very carefully and thoughtfully. When you truly understand the purpose of the exercise, it can then be used much more effectively during your training. But when a boxer doesn't know why they're doing all this running around, they forget about it during a fight. That's why everything leads up to the punch. All these footwork drills, all the movements, hops and jumps. There are a lot of exercises. So sit back, watch, and enjoy. In due time, we will showcase and explain everything.